contest, Kyle Westcott, Mike Semerano, and Steve Dana.
Welcome to Medfield Lady Warriors basketball. And we're at the Central Finals where Medfield Warriors are about to face off against the Groton-Dunstable Crusaders. Hi, I'm Rich Small, along with Shonda Schilling and Eric Gazelle. Shonda, so we're at lovely WPI facilities. Actually, not a bad place to watch a game. Medfield, once again, third year in a row in their sectional finals, so a great achievement for them. And facing a team that I don't know much about.
Well, all I know is that last time that we filmed from here, we had a big loss against Neshoba Valley. And we rematched with them on Sunday. And I have to tell you, the underclassmen came through.
Yeah, they beat them by quite a bit. So Medfield wins the opening tap. Petit McCarthy inside.
Oh, block.
To Wamata. There's a travel call.
That was the right call, though. But this team right here, Groton, has lost twice to Neshoba Valley. So, right. And you know, it is all different when you get on the court. Neshoba Valley, Groton has some great support here today, and sometimes that can play into how you play.
Should be Lindsay Warner's their point guard. Over to Lango. There's Warner in it, inside pass, going inside, outside. Stolen by Zona.
And I have to say, Meg Zona did an excellent job last weekend,
so she's,
filling in for Sophia Wamata.
Yeah, she's a replacement. Sophia's hurt out for the season. There's a long three-point shot by Zona. That's a great rebound by Wamata. That's off. Fight for the ball. Picked up by Plaze. There's a nice cross pass, and that's a little while by 14 Engelholm.
The thing is, the team knew that Peyton was there. Peyton had played with a couple of the girls on the Neshoba Valley team last week, and they knew she was the one to block. That can be a problem because they're double teaming, but the young girls on this Medfield team were open. They knew. They knew there had to be somebody. They looked for the steals.
There's Petit with a long three-point, but you see it right there. They doubled right up on Peyton, which we've seen all year.
Right.
So Peyton's used to it.
So, but they're stepping up. But right there, they need to start rebounding. But they were careful to not let Peyton
So Warner with a big three. That's off. That hit the top of the board. So ball Medfield. So far, both teams have not yet scored. 0-0, 6:15 left to go. Just getting underway in the first quarter.
So I believe that they almost beat them by 30 points. And you know that Neshoba Valley last weekend was just shaking their head. They did not expect that.
They must have been. Oh,
they had it undefeated on those season.
And there's what Matt. Once again, this would be a foul. And there's a first one going against Cassari. So right now, the Groton-Dunstable paying a lot of close attention to Peyton. There's Warner in the corner. Oh, and there's a three by Lango. First score of the game, 3-0, Groton-Dunstable. 5:40 left to go in the first. Medfield just looking to get their offense going. Right now, Groton in a man. There's going to be a foul. I think that's gone against Lango.
32.
Number 32, Melissa Langell, her first
Langell.
team.
I'll get the pronunciation by the end of the game.
Well, you might have it right and they have it wrong because they had the names all wrong last week.
Okay,
Oh, that was a nice shot. Nice shot. She wasn't even completely turned around when she did that.
She really did a nice job of starting her body, and there's a loose ball picked up by Petit. Nice hands by Medfield defense. So Groton in a man defense. Not really, I guess. It's they're manning Peyton, and then they're going to double up on her.
But that was what was so great about last week. The girls took the shots.
Oh, nice inside pass to Cassari. Oh, Cassari misses the easy one. Loose ball. Fight for it. It's picked up by Groton-Dunstable. That was Van Pelt with it.
Lauren has just
Langel's going to get a foul.
elevated her game. in the past 5 or 6 games.
Medfield ball, number 11, Megan Zona, her first.
So Zona picks up the first. And Langel's going to the line for 2.
Langell at the line, shooting 2.
This is the first. Right now, both teams are feeling each other out. 3-2, 4:40 left to go in the first. Misses both. Rebound by Casari. Pass straight to the Zona. Yep, Zona does a nice job keeping the ball in play. Metz spins on the outside, cross corner over to McCarthy. McCarthy's
but somebody's got to get the rebound in there.
And Groton-Dunstable with it. That was Plazzi with the rebound. Warner with a spin move.
That was a nice
shot. 5-2 Groton early in the game. On the surface, it kind of reminds me a little of the way the Neshoba Valley game last year started off.
It's going to come down to endurance. You know, Medfield's had.
Yeah, we don't know how deep they go.
Yeah, had the.
All the way up, and then is 14, icing can, and there's going to be a timeout by Medfield. So the big Groton-Dunstable contingent comes to life. Early 7-2 lead. So a good start for them. 3:44 left to go in the first.
Well, and I heard moms in the bathroom talking about
moms in the bathroom?
Yes, how nervous they were.
See, I don't
for
get that
this
type
team.
of inside
I know.
scope.
I got it all for you.
Well, go
how
ahead.
nervous they were. They had never gone this far, and they were very excited. And I think that's why there's so many people. And we come every year. It's sort of that taken for granted.
Yeah, kind of little blasé. But still should have a little bigger crowd than this. It's a nice day, no storms.
No, Sunday we came in all snow.
It's not a bad drive. So, you know, the importance of Groton-Dunstable starting off fast is that they had to believe. They had to have a reason to believe. Coming in, I'm sure, as underdogs in this game, particularly with a force like Peyton Wamed, and right now they're doing a good job on her. But still, long way to go on this one. Okay, McCarthy's going to dribble it up.
And it seems like once Peyton makes that first basket,
she's off and running.
Yeah, she's not afraid.
She spins around. Triple team, quadruple team. That's off. There's another rebound by Groton. Little stutter step by Warner. There's a 3. That's going to be off. Long rebound. Pulled down. There's another 3 by Langell. That's off. And Petit finally gets it down over to Wamet. Wamet just drives
into 3 people.
The traffic. She got lucky there that wasn't.
Yeah, that wasn't offensive.
Yeah.
Groton-Dunstable foul on number 24, Jenna Cross.
That's going against 24 plus.
Team second.
Now, Sophia has a knee injury. She's going to play just a few minutes here and there in the game.
Oh, she can't. Oh, I thought she was out for the year. No.
Well, they
block 3-point from Wamet, and she gets it.
And this is when you kind of say, hold on.
Right. Oh, there's Warner with a nice drive. Gets blocked by Casari. Nice defense there by McCarthy and Casari.
There's definitely a different presence when Peyton's on the court with the younger girls. Oh.
Inside ball gets tipped around into the hands of Wamet. Nice pass over to. Oh, so Sophia is in. I didn't notice.
Yes, she just came in.
There's a spin move. That's off. There's a rebound.
Now, see, you can see where they're a little rattled. They're not charging the ball down the court as quick as they were.
And we've seen points time this year when Peyton tries to do a little too much and not to distribute a little more. The other play is scoring. That loosens it up for her. All the way, inside pass. Oh, that gets blocked by Wamet.
And it was all ball.
Klaus had no chance on that one. Sophia in the wing to her sister Peyton.
Too far out. Oh.
It gets thrown away.
I thought that was off of them, but
no, that was picked up by Isocon. So
by their coaches level.
156, low scoring game thus far. 7-5, Groton-Dunstable. All the way over to Langell.
Watch, they're picking. I want to call them Barnstable. Groton is picking the ball up
There's
as soon as they start pressing.
That's way off. Loose
Oh,
ball
now you got two behind you.
picked up by Medfield. Well, Med's going to try to take it all the way. Oh, they're going to call a foul. Yes, Warner. Wow.
Groton-Dunstable foul on number 15, Lindsay Warner. Her first, team third.
Right now, of all the players at Groton-Dunstable, she seems like the one that can't afford to lose.
Right.
Oh, another foul. That's going against Klaus.
With
That's her
not
second.
even having possession of the ball.
Number 24.
That's her second. That's a bad foul.
Well, she pushed her with both hands.
No, it's just a bad foul to pick up in that situation. Okay, the team's going to try the three. That's off. Rebound by Warner. Going to try to fast break it. She's got good ball skills.
That was a good play.
Inside the plus. She gets the bucket. So 9-5. Groton-Dunstable, they're hanging on. And Langell just touched the ball out of play. Plaza's coming off, going to sit down with two fouls. Inbound by Wermet over to Petit. McCarthy on the right wing, trying to go inside.
Nice,
Gets it to
nice,
Cassari,
nice.
gets it. Nice play.
She's really perfecting that play.
Yeah, she's got kind of that Gumby move when she goes inside, can twist her body. Very effective.
But keep in mind, the girls grow younger, and they're still, boys don't grow till they're in high school. Girls are grown and then trying to figure out their body at this age.
Well, Matt comes all the way down and in.
Oh my, that was beautiful.
So ties the game 9-9, 25 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Both teams trying to heat up just a little.
And Groton's got to be thinking just end this quarter.
Getting into the rhythm here. It's a nice move. That's off. Rebound by Petit. 10 seconds left. Petit over to Cassari. Cassari's going to try.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Step back and push. Excuse me. That's going to be the end of the first. The Medfield comes back from a 7-2 deficit to take a 11-9 lead after the first. So Medfield did a nice job of coming on back.
Which I said, if Peyton gets one basket, it's going to turn. It's sort of like that, okay, we're ready to go.
Both teams definitely looked a little apprehensive coming out of the gate.
And I think that's happened every time we've done the game. We talk about that.
It has.
It's the first quarter. It's always low. They're sort of getting their feet wet.
So one thing, though, for Medfield, we saw this in a couple of games. Only 2 players have scored so far. Cassari with 6 and Peyton with 5 for a team total of 11. For Groton-Dunstable, we have Eisenklamm with 2, Warner with 2, Plows with 2, and Langell hit a 3 for 3 or a team total of 9.
Well, I think what happens is you're afraid to take that first one, and then what happens as the game goes on is if you don't take it, you're not going to get any points. And so the girls think, okay, I got to take the shot if I'm open. They're scared in the beginning. But it becomes the difference in the mentality of I'm going to lose the game or I'm going to win the game. I've got to take the chance.
Well, but it would be like, but we are going to need a couple of Medfield players to step up and score a little. All right, going to be Groton-Dunstable's ball. They inbound it to Warner. Langell with it. Inside ball tipped by Zona. Oh, there's a drive. That's off. They Appel with the drive. Couldn't get it. Cassari with the rebound. Going to come all the way up and in.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Hey, but if she wants to score all the points today, she's more than welcome.
Full length drive. Here comes Warner's going to try it.
She just walked a couple steps.
Blocked by McCarthy. Cassari with the rebound. So Medfield now will stretch their lead to 4. Zona with it over to McCarthy in the corner, inside to Cassari. Cassari rolls over to Petit for the three. That's off.
That was great.
It looked like Cassari tipped that out of bounds, but they called it Medfield ball. That's a break for Medfield.
We'll take it.
Okay, McCarthy's looking inbound it.
Right there.
To Cassari, she gets it all just off
She's
this
doing
time.
all those hooks and missed that.
Well, she's in a great position to shoot. Eisencom with it. Over it to Langell.
She should have just taken it.
There's
She waited
Pelt with it. Oh, gets blocked
That's
by
the
Womet.
third straight block shot.
She comes out of there, looking, loses control.
She kicked it. I think she.
She just lost control of it. All right, 6:39 left to go in the first half. Medfield 13, Groton-Dunstable 9. Jordan Wynn in the game now for Groton-Dunstable, number 25.
Oh,
nice steal by Sophia.
We know what they're going to talk about in the locker room.
There's going to be a foul that's going to go against Wynn. And McCarthy's going to have two shots.
Groton-Dunstable foul on number 25, Jordan Wynn. Her first, team fifth. Margaret McCarthy at the line, shooting two.
First one is up and in.
There.
Okay, makes
That's
both.
nice.
McCarthy gets on the scoreboard. Medfield 15, Groton 9, 6:17 left to go in the first half. Three-pointer by Warner. That's off. Rebound by Womet.
Just came out of nowhere.
Oh, nice up front pass to McCarthy. Up and just couldn't get it. But Sophia with the rebound. Womet thinking about the three. She's thinking some more. Hits it. Wow. 2 3-pointers, and there's going to be a timeout.
That is about 2 minutes too late. That timeout should have been called 2 minutes
Medfield
ago.
now stretch their lead to 9, 18-9, 5:52 left to go in the first half.
And what's happened is they haven't even scored in the second.
They have not scored yet in the second quarter. So one thing
Ladies and gentlemen,
Groton does not have is height. They don't have much height at all on their team, and it's showing inside.
Right. Well, and they're rattled. You know, they were excited. They've never been here before. The adrenaline, and as soon as Medfield slowed down enough and said, "Okay, this is our game. We're going to show you how it's played."
Well, which we've seen a number of times this year. As you said, a lot of slow beginnings by the Warriors, but once they kick their game in, they can be very explosive.
And it makes them nervous to start fouling, and that's what they did by the end of the first quarter. Is they started fouling. It sort of takes away that openness of what I can do and what I can, to try to do when you're looking at fouls.
All right, we'll see if Groton can answer the bell here. They're going to have to try to get this game back under control. They're not a very good shooting team so far. Let's put it that way.
Right. And you're right, they are little. I mean, the team we played the other day was
A lot taller. Yeah.
much taller.
There's an inside move.
That was out. Oh, I'm surprised. I thought that was out on Lauren.
Yeah, that was an inside move by Klaus. She missed it. And it's going to be Medfield ball. McCarthy with it over to Zona. Zona inside to Womet. Womet's going to try to bull her way in. Oh, Cassari with a nice rebound. With another rebound. Oh, and 2 missed opportunities there by Lauren Cassari.
That first shot she took with a whole hand in her face.
I know.
Walk.
There's going to be a walk by Klaus.
I would like to suggest cup holders.
Where?
Here.
Here? All right. Well, we probably won't be back here.
And and I'm pretty sure none of my kids will be attending here. But a fun fact is my husband did do the graduation commencement speech here a couple years ago.
Oh, nice drive by Peyton Ouimet. 10 points so far for Ouimet. Warner's really got to get her team under control here. There's a steal. Zona comes up with it. Over to Ouimet. Back to McCarthy.
Oh.
Warriors totally in control now. Ouimet's going to try to drive it.
Take the shot.
Nice ball movement.
Oh my gosh,
McCarthy with great, beautiful ball movement there.
she can make it look like the net doesn't even move when she shoots the ball.
23-9, Medfield, 4:14 left to go in the first half. Medfield really stretching this one out.
You really have to have an arc on it to not hit that back.
So right now, Medfield's on a 21-2 run. But Warner does a nice job keeping the ball in the front court. 3 seconds left of the shot clock, and have to throw it up. That's off. Giving Medfield ball. Medfield really trying to fast break here.
Oh, she just double dribbled. She knew it too. Cut it down and picked it back up, and that's not something you see her ever do. So.
All those synapses were just moving at 100 miles an hour there. All the way up and over.
I'm curious to know, though, if any of their players do play, what do you call it?
Oh, it gets it to go. Ouimet gets fouled.
They're competitive. UAAA. AUU. What is it? AAU basketball.
14, Eleanor Eisenblam, her first, team 6. Peyton Ouimet at the line, shooting 1.
Gosh, she's gotten good at that.
So Ouimet completes a three-point play, stretches the lead, 26-9.
They're not even in double digits yet.
No, they haven't scored yet in the second. That's off by Warner. Rebound by Ouimet. It's getting to be a broken record so far.
No, there we go.
Cassari inside. They're getting carved apart here. Timeout by Groton. The Groton head coach really doesn't know what to do right now. 28-9.
And what do you do? I mean, because any one of them can touch the ball and score.
You got to hit your shots. If you're not going to hit your shots, you can't. There's nothing you can do about it. So right now, Groton's game is shoot, miss.
Yeah, wait a minute. That's when they can get the shot off.
Yeah.
Because they haven't even been able to get half of them off.
So, once they're not going to win in a transition game.
Well, the thing is, right now, if they really want to win, they got to play like they want to win. They can't. You can see they almost feel defeated already on the court. So when they get in there at the halftime, they're going to have to get back up and compete.
This game's getting almost out of reach already. Just the flow of it.
State semifinals at the Mass Mutual Center Tuesday night.
Last week too, we carried on with the other team's parents. It was such a night. You think about, it being competitive and stuff, but the parents of Neshoba Valley were really good. I mean, they were good and they were good-hearted, and it was nice.
Well, it's good. So Warner hits the three. First point of the second quarter. There's a shot that's off. Rebound by Groton. They're going to have to do that a bunch of more times. Comes Warner on the drive. Side to Van Pelt, that's off. Warner up fakes, and that's off. A rebound by Petit.
What happened to shoot and follow your shot?
Your shot? I don't know.
Because that doesn't seem to be happening.
Because I think everybody admires his shot. That's what it is. Cassari with an open.
That was
there's McCarthy. Open lane, boy.
And she just made it look so easy.
Well, you got to do better defense than that. You can't just let her in like that. The shot's off. Rebound by Petit. Coming under 2 minutes left to go. 30-12 Warriors. Comes Lamette all the way over, and that's off.
And getting her own rebound. Oh,
Comes a
she
fast
didn't see
break.
it to put her hands up.
There's Win on it. That's off.
Now look,
Over the
that's
top.
interesting because
Egelman's going to pick up her second.
she's small and still jumping up for the rebound.
22, Riel Leclerc. Her first,
The 1-on-1.
team 7.
It's a 1-on-1.
Well, somebody wasn't clear down there.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, what do you think that you make a game refereeing in this level?
Allison Petit at the line for Medfield.
These guys here, they probably make
one.
$100.
Really? I gotta tell you, was surprised at the price to get in.
Yep. Cassari with it. Too much Medfield. Way too much. Peyton already with 15 points in the first half.
That was a lot of. She was climbing in the air.
I think that's going to
So
get
who was the foul on?
Cassari. No. 2-3. Lamette.
Medfield foul on number 23, Sophia Winnett. Her first.
Well, if we're only going to play a couple minutes.
Lindsay
playing a lot.
Winnett at the
She's playing a
line,
lot, yeah.
shooting
But
2.
I have to say, since she came in the game,
Done-
they really
done a
went
good
on a
job.
run. But the other day, she didn't play 1 minute, and those girls did more than their part.
So Cassari comes out and Abby Gibson comes in. Great first half by Lauren Cassari. They want to make both buckets. Well,
I can see Abby improving with every game, too, that she's seeing
Yeah,
more and more time. I mean,
she's got good size.
she's 5'11"
Yeah.
under the...
You always could use size in basketball, right? Oh, the clock's broken again. They had the same problem in the first.
Well, they're two different times, too.
No, they had the same problem in the first game. This clock is wrong.
Well, it's not
clock-
working.
The clock to our left is off.
Well, when we played the hockey game the other night, they had the same problem with the penalty box.
You mean the penalty clock?
Clock, yep. Which you guys won't be covering tonight.
No, we won't. We would like to.
Some people here have a life, Eric.
Not these two people here.
But I do want to give them kudos too. I mean, they won
Absolutely.
their first playoff game in the history of Medfield hockey, which you say
Girls hockey.
girls hockey, which is you say how can that be? Well, we just became Medfield alone, maybe 6 or 7 years ago.
2006, 7.
Yeah, so they're playing in Bourne tonight. It was exciting.
They're playing Plymouth North and South, which is a first-year team too, right?
I'm not sure about that, but I do know that some of the girls on that other team were huge.
Plymouth
They were
North.
no in
Ladies
Notre
and gentlemen,
Dame.
the shot
They
clock
played Notre Dame.
on the entrance side of the building will be
They
the one that
were
will be operable
5'11",
for this
6'2".
game. The opposite shot clock will be
In
disregarded.
girls hockey, you're never quite sure what you're going to get from each team. So it's glad I'm not going to be there tonight because I'm a bad luck charm. The only game I saw them we did was the game they lost.
I know.
They lost 2 games all year and I did one of them.
So you just stay right at home.
Yeah. Maybe next game.
Because then I won't have anything to do if all the games are over.
There's a shot off. Rebound by Groton.
Just a little bit of pressure on Groton.
They won it with it. A nice job by Petit. Can't pelt with it all the way up.
That was a nice shot.
And then can't get it though. Nice rebound by Lamette. Okay, we're ticking under. We're getting about 35 seconds left to go in the first half. Attempted steal. Oh, gosh.
That's when things are going in your favor.
I don't know how that didn't go out of bounds. When Med spins and rolls around, can't get it to go. Warner with it. Going to take the three.
That was a nice shot.
The second three of the game. Makes it a 32-17 game. 7 seconds left. Going to have to put the ball up quickly. 2 seconds. Warner with it. Oh, it can't get it. But there goes the end of the first half. Medfield Warriors 32. Groton-Dunstable Crusaders 17. A slight little spark at the end by Groton-Dunstable, but mainly after the first 3 or 4 minutes, all Medfield Warriors.
Well, it's better to go in the locker room down by 15 than 22.
So Medfield with a 30-8 run, basically from halfway through the first quarter to the end of the first half. So they're in really good stead, and we are going to take a quick halftime break with the score once again. Medfield Warriors 32, Groton-Dunstable Crusaders 17, and you are watching Medfield Lady Warriors basketball on Medfield.tv. All right, we're on start of the second half. So on the scoring, still Medfield with only 2 scorers, unbelievable that may seem. Lauren Cassari with 10, Maggie McCarthy with 7, and Peyton Wimette, high scorer of the game with 15, for a team total of 32. For Groton-Dunstable, Lindsay Warner actually ended up with 10 points out of the team's 17 points. She only has 1. So really the cog of the whole thing. So you need your microphone there. All right, so Medfield's going to start off with the ball. Zoner inside of Wimette. Wow, Wimette gets swallowed up. And then she almost gets it, but picks up the foul. Incredible. She had 4 players on her. Incredible.
Somebody's got to be open.
Incredible.
Ball on number 14, Eleanor Eisenclamp. Her first, team first. Peyton Wimette at the line.
All right, so Eisenclamp with the foul, and Peyton with 2. Makes the first. She's going for her 17th point of the game. This is the back half. Going to stay at 16, but 33-17 Medfield lead. 7:30 left to go in the third. Just getting underway in the second half. Spin move. That's off. No foul.
She sort of glided on her own, though.
Yeah, rebound by McCarthy. Over to Wimette on the fly. Right wing. Shot off. And a jump ball.
15 doesn't want to lose, and she came out ready to play.
I will tell you, 15 Warner is their best player, but she's the one standing out. And she clearly doesn't want to lose. But the rest of the team had that same kind of desire to be a closer game. Oh, there's a loose ball picked up by Petit. McCarthy's on the run.
What year is number 15?
Freshman.
Wow.
For who? For Medfield or for...
No, for Groton.
Oh, I'm sorry. She is a... You have the program right in front of you. I think I can read that. She's a senior. Long 3-point. That's way off. Rebound by Wimette. Got a ton of rebounds. I'm trying to figure out halftime, but she's way in double digits.
Oh, wow.
Well, there's a mock share by the Groton-Dunstable fans.
But I have to say, I really hope that if this game plays before Medfield's next game, that they realize how important it is to come out and
absolutely
cheer these girls on. They've earned this.
Absolutely.
It's a little embarrassing today. Groton's got more than half of the section, and we are scattered in there.
So, there's McCarthy.
Slowing it down, making it their pace.
Oh, nice inside pass because there she walked. So it stays 33-17, 6:23 left to go in the third. Angel with it. Into Van Dyke. Back to Angel for the 3. That's in and out.
That's when it's just not going your way.
Yeah, rebound by Cassari. Got Petit in the wing. I still would like a little more balance on the Medfield scoring. There's Zona for 3. That's off.
Well, you will see that because if this continues this way by the fourth quarter, you're going to see most of that bench out here.
I know could be only 2 more games left, but eventually, particularly in a finals against a tough team, you're going to need a little more even distribution.
Right. Now, who...
There's Petit with 3. That's what I was talking about.
Who is the winner of this team playing? Do we know?
They'll go into the state semifinals. They'll play the West final winner.
Oh,
that ball rims out. And then the winner of those 2 will play the winner of the North-South for the state finals a week from today.
I keep hearing Duxbury. What does that mean?
Duxbury's very nice. Very nice team. Good team. That will be a handful because Duxbury's very tall.
Very tall. I did hear that.
And so, one thing Medfield really hasn't faced much is a lot of height. Example is today. It's a very small team.
No, but we are not a small team.
That's what I'm saying. They really haven't faced a team that can match them height-wise.
Right.
That'd be a foul against Groton.
They always have that one kid from the boy that's the crowd stirrer.
What was that?
The crowd stirrer. You know, the one that gets the crowd going.
Oh, the crowd. Do they have one?
They do, yes.
Oh, okay. So McCarthy with it does a nice job bringing the ball into the forecourt. Oh, nice give and go.
That was pretty. All by yourself. Somebody's got to be open.
Shot blocked. Ball goes off of a shoulder or a head or whatever. There's one with it. Spin move.
Ooh, I
Kick
would
back
like to
out
see.
to Van Dyke. Comes all the way up and in and missed.
I would like to see. Medfield doesn't seem as aggressive this quarter.
Well, you know, you're up by 19 points. The other team's only scored 17. Here's a 3-point try by Petit. That's
nobody
off.
on.
So at least they're trying to mix up their offense a little.
Do we know when the next game is supposed to be played?
I do not know.
Because I would think the finals would be next Saturday.
The next finals are next Saturday. So they'll play obviously during the week.
Oh!
Up and in.
That was a good.
By Cloud.
And how she didn't touch her trying to block her is
went up
even more of a
almost
mystery.
over her. So 36-19, 4 minutes left to go in the third.
Right there.
Inside to Amet. That's off. Gets her own rebound. Tries to spin it up. Gets her own rebound. They get fouled and the bucket counts. Boy, how many times have we seen that this year?
And if you're a coach, how do you tell your girls to defend that?
Groton-Dunstable ball at number 24.
Be more aggressive grabbing for the ball because they're gonna get the foul.
She's just so aggressive. The only thing you try to always tell the kids underneath to get wide. And you know, there's only so much you can do.
Well, she's showing today why she is going to play college basketball, that's for sure.
She comes out on the fast break, stutter steps at the top of the key, and is going to pick up the foul.
It's too early to be slowing the game down this much.
Groton-Dunstable ball at number 32, Melissa Langell. Her second, team fourth.
Right,
Well, no one's in foul trouble.
Groton-Dunstable.
Well, 24 for Groton has 3. Besides that, nobody's in real serious foul trouble. So 3:51 left to go in the
Coming up this
third.
afternoon, our boys
Medfield just in cruise control right
district
now.
finals at approximately 2:30. Uxbridge High School and
So what do you do from here? Do you go straight down
Boys
to the
Division
Cape?
3 finals, 2:30 right here.
No, I don't think
at the
so.
Harrington
No, it's still a little
Auditorium on the
early.
campus of
Not that much early.
I know. No, I won't be home very long
No.
before I head to the Cape. Well, could you have 2 high school games further away than
90 miles apart.
Worcester and throw in a ice hockey game in the middle of that, which my son has.
Oh.
In
So
wait,
in where?
in
In
where
New
is
Hampshire.
it? No, it's I can't think of the name of it. Not Beverly, but it's pretty far.
Beverly,
the other direction.
Danvers. Up in Danvers area.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good luck. All right. Well, I'm not quite sure what I would tell the Groton team right now.
You know, and they are little. When you see them all come out,
Yeah, they're not really.
Number 24, Jenna
they
Moss.
had some girls here the other day that were scouting out the games for other teams. Just noticeably tall, like 6'3", 6'4". Yeah.
Oh, and there's a nice runner. Zona gets her first bucket of the game. Stretches the lead to 22. Loose ball. Give me a jump ball.
Medfield possession.
Well, and you know what? You know it's not the referees because you're not hearing anything from the other side.
Yeah.
They're not complaining.
Yeah.
They're just loudly cheering when something good goes.
This would be like saying the balls are underinflated.
Yes.
You know, when you're getting such a one-sided game. Oh, this is what Matt comes all the way over.
And around rebound. Almost.
And Zona with the rebound.
Take
McCarthy to Petit for the three. That's off. Oh, and just tracked down by Zona. Good hustle. Zona back to Petit inside to Ahmet.
So I'm glad that they did take Sophia out
Oh, and McCarthy with the three.
so that she could get some rest for the next game.
There's no real reason to keep her in.
No.
Warner with a long three.
Nice
oh,
shot.
she hits it.
Nice shot.
Lindsay Werner for 3.
So it makes it a 44-22 game. I don't know why the coach called the timeout. I wonder what
I'm
he's
not
doing.
really sure about that either.
That was kind of weird.
Especially after you just make a three-pointer. You want to keep
Does he
the momentum going.
I mean, he's could have gotten upset a long time ago for the lack of fire and hustle, but that was kind of a strange call.
How many seniors does Groton have on their team? I mean, for us and the listeners out there, we're losing one.
I mean, you have the information right in front of you.
Oh my goodness. You have the pile of papers there, and I have the one.
But you have the one that you asked
But
the
you've
question
been
of.
studying it.
All right, let me guess.
So
they have 5.
They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You read it already.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
It's obvious when you look.
Well, I don't know how you can say that because when you look at our team, you would never imagine that there were so many
I have a very
under.
well-trained eyeball.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm well-trained in this thing. You think it's the first game I've ever seen in my life?
No, I think you looked over the program.
I did not. I did not. That's a lie. You're diminishing my observational skills. All right. McCarthy inbounded to Zona. Groton with a really weak trap there. It's not going to work. Petit back to Zona. Oh, inside pass
Right
to
there,
Casario.
right there. She was
Beautiful
there.
pass to Petit
Yeah.
for 2.
And she was faced in the opposite direction, so the fact that she knew that she was there was great.
That was a very, very good pass. Oh, McCarthy with this almost steal.
I thought she had a steal.
They're going to call the foul on her.
Groton-Dunstable foul, number 15, Lindsay
Oh,
Werner.
that's going against Warner. Wow.
Team.
So McCarthy did get the steal.
So now we're starting to rotate some people in there.
Yeah, and Chrissy Rimmo in for the first time, number 12.
It's interesting.
Time of Medfield.
Casario got into our trap zone, and Coach Nickerson calls the quick timeout. And what else? You're really studying that now.
Well, I'm looking at both. I was wondering, I mean, did he call timeout
Yes,
with
he
a
did.
minute left with
Our other games
156.
today,
just because she was trapped?
Yes.
Because he seems to have a lot to say right now.
Yes.
Tingsboro High School.
All right, so what do you, let me hear your observations.
No, I just think it's.
No, you're looking at the.
I was looking at the comparison of. I mean, they really only have 1, 2, 3, 4 underclassmen.
I wish they put the heights.
I know they don't put the heights. We did. It looks like no, not everybody. Wachusett didn't either in the program.
Oh, we did?
No.
Heights would be good to know.
Oh, you know what? They didn't do it with all of them. Maybe that's to not psych out
Right.
the other team. or to give them extra confidence. I don't know. So I was saying that, well, you have Peyton Ouimet, 5'10",
right.
Maggie McCarthy, 5'10", Abby Gibson, 6 foot, and Lauren Katsari is 5'11". That's some height.
Good height. So you were getting back before. So Duxbury has a center. This girl Harrison. Not only is she tall, she's a real wide body, and so they're going to really try to feed her down low. They got a couple other players that are equally talented. Katsari with a nice pull-up.
Oh.
But also on the north side is Arlington Catholic, who won the whole thing last year. So they could be a big problem too. Whatever team if they get to the finals they play is going to be a real challenge.
Right.
Getting to the finals might not be quite the challenge though. Oh, McCarthy goes all the way around.
Almost.
Oh, just misses it. Warner with it. Once again, nice ball move. This will be a jump ball.
Groton-Dunstable possession.
So we have we have a mascot coming in here.
That's nice.
Who's that from? What kind of
Uxbridge.
Uxbridge what? Knight?
Isn't that a knight?
I don't know.
You're going to make me look it up.
It takes something to dress like that, though.
Well, to take the head off of it, it takes something.
Then you have this guy in a skirt. Is that a guy or a girl? Hopefully that's a girl.
It's not, it's a guy.
That's a guy in a skirt? What's that all about?
I don't know.
Another guy in a skirt.
There's a lot of team spirit there.
So then you have another guy like in a Mad Max uniform. All right, we're under a minute left to go. This game's been over for a long time. The rebound by McCarthy. Oh, inside to Katsari all alone. Misses the easy two.
It's a spark.
Okay. Right there. Oh, there's a
nice
three by number 3, Eggleman.
Well, they're not even playing man-to-man.
They're not playing at all.
Yeah.
They're barely covering. The Petit all up. Medfield's got unbelievably. Look at that.
That's it.
Katsari gets the bucket, and we come to the end of the third. Medfield 46, Groton 24, and Groton is just about giving up here. I don't even know what kind of defense they're playing right now.
I don't know.
It's too bad. They just, when you see a team, they're down by so much, they really don't have any answers here.
Now, they played the game before us on Sunday, and they were so excited. And they came out feeling like they really had a chance, and Medfield was just standing on the court going, not today.
I don't think
not
so,
today.
right.
But when they played in the Neshoba Valley, they were supposed to be so much better that was going to be our big competition. So I think the experience of being to the postseason, as you say, or the playoffs, shows in the way that they're playing and the way they handle the game.
Right, so here's what we have so far. We have Ali Petit with 5, Lauren Katsari with 12, Zona with 2, McCarthy with 10, and Ouimet with 19. Team total 46. And for Groton-Dunstable, we have Lindsay Warner with 13 out of the 24 points. Eggleman with 2, Asselcom with 2, Klaus with 4, and Langell with 3.
So the last quarter, 8 minutes left. Difference in some of these girls, their high school career being over.
I know, it's always tough to see at this time of year, right? Somebody's not going to be playing again. Long three by Warner. That's off. Rebound by Wemette.
I'd be curious to see how many rebounds she's had this game.
Yeah, she's going to be close to 20, maybe even more. Medfield kind of going into their version of the four corners here.
And when do you expect that he is going to start subbing in? 4 minutes?
4 minute mark. Long
That was
three
a
by
nice
McCarthy.
Margaret McCarthy for three.
There's Plows with three. That's a, ooh.
Wow.
Wemette got slapped in the back of the head. No call.
Just don't make her mad.
Pulls it out. 51-25 Medfield. Wemette over to McCarthy for three. Going to try it again. Gets it again.
Margaret McCarthy for
4 3-pointers for McCarthy. She's up to 16 points.
Wow, that didn't take long.
That shot's off. It's a rebound by Egelman. There's Warner, spins and moves. She's going to get fouled.
We got nothing to lose at that point.
Medfield ball on number 15, Margaret McCarthy.
That's her first. They only have
Third.
How many fouls? 5? 4?
4.
4 fouls for Medfield.
Incredible. They only had 1 in the whole first half. Van Dyke throws it back out. The Plows, that's off.
Well, the last game, Peyton had 3 at the halftime, and I think that's what was so incredible about the younger ones stepping up, because she had to play the game more careful.
The loose ball. Stolen, comes up by Warner. Warner misses. Wemette just intimidated her there. And the ball back in Wemette's hands. Over to Petit. Now Medfield's just toying with him. Wemette spins and moves. Ooh. Hopefully she get hurt there. No, she's out. She looked like she landed weird.
Groton-Dunstable foul on number 12, Hannah Van Pelt. Her first.
And Wemette's going to go to the line for 2. Looking for her 20th point of the game.
Oh, my goodness. So do they get a trophy for winning today? They do.
Yes, they do. They'll have a little ceremony after the game. Van Pelt with it. The Warner. Van Pelt's going to look for the shot.
Oh,
Rounds out. Wemette with the rebound. It has to be one of the quietest crowds in the finals.
Right.
It's the finals. And like...
I mean, it's like us, though. How much can you say?
Oh, McCarthy for 2. There's a timeout and 57-25. 5 minutes left to go in this one.
Timeout.
They should have said running. They should have said running time.
Right.
They do actually do that, which we found out in football.
They do?
Yes, they do. And it's a, I don't know if it's an official rule or not, but if they get up by so much in the fourth quarter, they'll run the clock.
I found out something this week, too. Did you know that if you are denied entry into a school, you can appeal it?
Into a college?
Mm-hmm.
You can appeal it.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of that.
I heard of somebody who did it, and I said the same thing. I didn't even know you could do that.
And it got reversed?
It got reversed.
On what grounds?
That the school that he was accepted to was a higher standard than the one he didn't get into.
So he got accepted in another school that had a higher entry level to a school he didn't get.
No, a higher, like, academic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There was a higher requirement. All right. I believe anything these days. Now we have the Groton fans stand up for our...
Well, I believe probably at this point we got some seniors in there.
Oh, is that what it is? But they haven't sent them off yet. Still think everybody's playing. Van Dyke with it. Oh, we're going to get fouled by Lamette. That's going to be her first. She's done a great job this year of not getting the foul trouble.
Absolutely. And that comes with maturity and not playing your attitude and playing.
Oh, and that was Sophia. They didn't even call against Peyton. In the prior years, that was one of her weaknesses. If she got into foul trouble. This year, nothing. None of the games we did that she even came close. So Van Pelt with both her first points of the game. 57-27 Medfield, 4:39 left to go in the game. So Medfield's going to cruise in. Oh, nice give and go.
Oh, that was perfect.
Cassari, a little short.
She does have a great reach, though.
Oh, she does. All the way up. That's wild shot. Doesn't go. Going to get a foul. Going against Petit. A little too late to
start fouling and slowing the game down.
Well, no. To start fighting. Zona. Okay, I thought that was Petit. But no, I guess I'm wrong.
2 1s.
Got to get the wrong player there. So Klaus misses the first. She's got 4 points so far in the game.
And was she the best player supposed to be, or 15?
15. According to the scouting report, 15. So Klaus makes 1 out of 2. Makes it 57-28. Medfield, 4:16 left to go. So we predicted at the 4-minute mark that we'd start getting some substitutions.
And I was surprised Sophia came back in.
Yes. And you said it was a good thing she was out.
Right.
So. McCarthy flashing. Comes up, ball gets blocked. It's going to stay Medfield ball. Gets blocked out of Van Pelt. Met going to take it, rims out, fight for the ball. Groton comes up with it. So Groton's going to substitute all their seniors out right now. Long three-pointer by Langell.
Melissa Langell.
So she opened the game up with a three-pointer, and now she has hit one almost 3 quarters later. 57-31 Medfield, 3:22 left to go.
Oh, did she say she stepped on the line?
Nope, called a
foul. Groton-Dunstable foul on number 15, Lindsay Warner. Her third, team 7.
All right, now you're going to start seeing substitutions. Got Merrill Adams coming in. And you have Abby Gibson coming in.
Sophia and Lauren Casares coming out.
And similar Groton, a lot of the seniors hugging each other over in Groton-Dunstable.
No, I believe they put the seniors on the court right now.
As you say, you know, for Groton-Dunstable, it's a big achievement, and they're all hugging each other. So coming to the sectional finals is a pretty good achievement.
Right.
Oh, inside to McCarthy.
Oh, my goodness, that was pretty.
Beautiful pass from Lamette to McCarthy. McCarthy with 20 points now. With a wild shot. That's off. Going to stay Groton ball. There's still no substitutions. We had a couple, but Peyton Lamette's still in the game. Should have had her come out before. There's Warner still in the game.
Medfield foul on number 11, Megan Zona.
So Petit and
Coming out from Megzona.
Zona's coming out. She walked. All right, 2:43 left. All that's left to wait for is the trophy.
Right. You got to give 15 credit. She played hard from beginning to end.
Oh, Warner?
Yep.
Absolutely. Good player.
Groton-Dunstable foul on number 21.
I just don't see the reason for all the fouling. It's slowing the game up.
Peyton, we met at the line, shooting 1 and 1.
So Peyton with 20. So McCarthy comes out with 20 points. 4 3-pointers today.
She is definitely one of those players that is quiet but gets the job done. She's a big part of the team.
Absolutely. Comes Warner on the drive. Throws it up. That's off.
Good.
I got to give credit. The whole Groton bench is up cheering for their team. That's off with Met with another rebound. Well, Met's going to go back to the line.
Here comes Bailey Wong.
On number 33, Nicole George, her first team night. Peyton, we met at the line.
Callie Wong and Emma Anderson.
And she misses that. The rebound
Nice.
and Merrill Adams, that's off. So we're going under 2 minutes left to go in this one.
Oh, she walked.
Shots off. Rebound by Adams.
She just drug her
walked.
foot. Yep.
And Peyton Wimette comes out with 1:53 left to go in the game. 20 points, and I bet you at least 20 rebounds. Comes up to a nice ovation.
Well, you can see the coach is encouraging them to.
That's nice, you know.
That's nice.
A lot of emotion
spirit of
going
the
on
game.
over the
Absolutely.
Groton-Dunstable bench.
And like you
Loose
said,
ball.
there's nothing not to be proud of making it this far.
There's a basket. I don't know who scored it, though.
21.
21?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
There's Wong fighting for the ball. Loose ball in. Adams has it, turns around. I can't get it. Wong with it, gets fouled. Going to go to the line for 2.
Groton-Dunstable foul on number 33, Nicole George.
minute 18
her
left.
Second, team 11. Abigail Gibson at the line, shooting 2.
Here's another one, the senior.
There's Warner coming out. Oh, this, you don't see that all the time. And Warner comes out. What a game she had.
Crying.
Yeah. And Wong makes both. Stretches the lead 61-33. Medfield, 1:17 left. Yeah, I like to see that.
Yep.
It tells you something about the coach and the players. Ball gets thrown out of bounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the conclusion of this contest, please stay off the basketball court so we may proceed with the award ceremony. Thank you.
The Groton bench has been up for the last 4 minutes of this game. They haven't even taken the seat yet.
Nope, and they're taking the time to take each senior out at a whistle, give them their
due.
due.
Nice spin move. by Gibson is going to stay white ball.
Here comes another one.
Yeah, every play comes off, gets a big hug from the coach. Adams has the ball, gets knocked away. Comes all the way up and gets fouled. Okay, 40 seconds left to go.
They're getting ready to pull 21 out.
And Leclerc's going to go to the line.
Medfield foul on number 14, Emma Anderson, her first, team 7th. Brielle Leclerc at the line, shooting 2.
This is the first. Incredible. I've never seen this before.
No, but I like it.
I do. This is fabulous.
It's a game,
Ball rolls out.
and we need to remember that.
That's fabulous.
Classy move on his part.
Groton-Dunstable foul on number 33, Nicole George, her third, team limit. Emma Anderson at the line, shooting 2.
They could very well win this game by 30 points.
Anderson hits the first. That's her first bucket of the game. There we go again.
I think this is the 5th and final one. It's a little
Picks
one.
it up. Number 33, Nicole Joyce.
Now it's officially 30.
And Anderson hits both. All right, we're 25 seconds away from this game being in the record book. Loose ball, fight for the ball. Anderson has it. And she's going to go to the free throw line.
Groton-Dunstable foul on number 14, Eleanor Isenglam, her fourth, team limit. Emma Anderson at the line, shooting 2.
We can tell from the girls' game that the next game is the boys' game. The amount of people waiting to get in the stand.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah.
All right, Anderson looking for the second one and makes it. Stretches the lead to 31. This should be the last one. Oh, almost carried it. Going under 10 seconds left.
Let him shoot.
And that's it. Medfield Central final winners with a convincing 31-point win. They go over Huggett center court. Well deserved. And Medfield, third year in a row, make it to the section finals. They've won it 2 out of the 3 years. Quite an achievement.
And again, I can't say it enough, quite an achievement with losing almost their entire team last year and just bringing one person and
I can remember the first game of the year, we had no idea what to expect. And neither did the coaching staff.
Right.
So this is beyond their wildest dreams. So let's just go through the scoring. With Ali Petit with 5, Lauren Kasseri with 12, Meg Zona with 2, Emery Anderson with 3, Maggie McCarthy tied high score 20. Sophia Wimette didn't score up, but I just shout out playing injured, did a nice job in her limited time. And Peyton Wimette 24 also co-high scorers with 20, and Haley Wong with 2, for a team total of 64. For Groton-Dunstable, Nicole Egelman had 2, Van Pelt had 2, Eiselcombe had 2, Lindsay Warner, as we said all through the game, could do for her, slap in the back, high five, all that good stuff. She had 13. Lacombe had 2, Plus had 6, Langell had 6, for a team total of 33. And so now we go on to the section. The state semifinals. We have no idea when it is. Hopefully we'll be able to do the game.
And I'm looking at this, and you realize there's an excitement there. But the last time they won this, these girls weren't on the team. because even the freshmen and the sophomores, the sophomores this year did not win it last year. So this is truly a first-time experience for probably everybody on that team.
Except for Peyton. Peyton obviously was on the team. But you're right, nobody else was on that team.
So there's a pure excitement there and a wide-eyed, we did it, you know, from this team that people don't realize.
Okay. So we're going to stay on and watch the. All right. We got to go ahead. We're going to stay on for a few minutes for the trophy presentation for Medfield. But as you said, I clearly remember walking into the first game of the year against Medway. No idea what to expect. They won that game by 24 points, and they've really continued all year. Great achievement. You know, quite a tradition that they're building up.
Congratulations, Medfield.
You know,
Medfield's next game will be Wednesday.
There we go.
And you know what? We have to give a shout out to
Oh my God.
the parents.
Springfield, Mass.
We just keep getting further and further away.
But this is the problem with being in they're misplaced in the Central Division. I have to say that.
But they're all going there. But you know, here we are. This Groton team, this Groton family, this Groton coach, they've really shown what sportsmanship is all about today.
Oh, absolutely. Shout out to them. They did a great job of just showing that spirit. And, you know, it's all part of, you love to see that, particularly at this level.
Right.
Just kind of puts things in the right perspective that the girls can do that. So, anyways, Medfield with a well-deserved win. They move on to the state semifinals on Wednesday. They win that. We come Saturday at the Worcester Centrum, I believe, for hopefully the state finals. So,
isn't that the basketball capital of the world, or the basketball Hall of Fame?
That's Springfield.
Oh, where are we going?
Yeah, so Wednesday's in Springfield.
That's what I mean. It's the basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, Saturday would be Worcester. So anyways...
it's not downtown? It would be Boston.
I don't know. I'm making it up.
To you.
I'm making it up. So, John DeShilling, thank you very much. Eric Gazelle, as always, great job. This is Rich Small, and the score for the final time is Medfield Warriors 64. Groton, I can't remember who they even play. Groton-Dunstable Crusaders 33, and Medfield is crowned the Central Sectional Finals of 2014-15. And you are watching Medfield Lady Warriors basketball on Medfield.tv.
Production support provided by Medfield.tv. Access to our community.